witnessed the most horrifying moment that happened in real life.
Snow blanketed the Bavarian countryside, muffling the world around Hinterkaifeck Farm. The Gruber family, Andreas, his wife Cecilia, their widowed daughter Victoria, and her 2 children, lived in isolation, both by geography and reputation. The farm was distant, hidden behind woods, and the Grubers kept to themselves. Rumors of dark secrets and Andreas's harshness kept neighbors away. Life was hard, repetitive, and lonely. But now, something was off. Days passed with no sign of the family in church or village. The mail piled up, the farm was silent, and young Cecilia missed school. Smoke from the chimney suggested life, but the silence grew heavier. The community watched from afar, unease spreading as the days dragged on. The absence was impossible to ignore. The farm's isolation now felt ominous, not protective. The silence demanded answers. Someone would have to break it. Hinterkaifeck's secret was about to be revealed. Before the silence, fear had already crept in. Andreas found footprints in the snow, leading to the house, but not away. Strange noises echoed from the attic at night, but searches revealed nothing. An unfamiliar newspaper appeared on the porch, and the house keys vanished. The lock on the tool shed was tampered with. The Grubers felt watched, trapped in their own home. Their previous maid had fled, claiming the house was haunted by whispers and footsteps. The family dismissed her fears, until now. The unexplained events piled up, dread thickening the air. The farm became a prison. The Grubers were alone, stalked by something unseen. The sense of being hunted was inescapable. The terror was only beginning. On March 31, 1922, a new maid, Maria Baumgartner, arrived at Hinterkaifeck. Hours later, the farm fell silent. Neighbor Lorenz Schlittenbauer noticed the absence, no one seen, animals distressed, mail untouched. Smoke still rose from the chimney, but no one answered calls. Days passed, unease grew. On April 4, Schlittenbauer and 2 others went to investigate. The property was eerily quiet, animals locked away. The barn doors were forced open. Inside, they found 4 bodies, Andreas, Cecilia, Victoria, and young Cecilia, murdered and hidden under hay. The horror was unspeakable. The silence was finally explained. The farm's secret was blood. Hinterkaifeck's nightmare had begun. The horror continued inside the house. The new maid Maria was found dead in her bed. 2-year-old Joseph was murdered in his crib. The killer moved methodically, leaving no sign of forced entry. The murder weapon, a mattock, was hidden in the attic. Cash was left untouched. Robbery wasn't the motive. Someone had stayed after the murders. Animals were fed, food eaten, smoke seen for days. Police found evidence someone had lived in the attic, makeshift bed, food scraps. The killer had watched the family for days, maybe weeks. The Gruber stalker had been above them all along. The true terror was not outside, but within. Hinterkaifeck was a house of shadows. The investigation became one of Germany's most infamous mysteries. Over 100 suspects, no arrests. Theories swirled: neighbor Lorenz, secret lovers, vagrants, even supernatural forces. The previous maid stories of haunting returned. Footprints, attic noises, and the sense of being watched fueled legend. The farm was demolished, but the story endured. The land became a place of whispered fear. The case was never solved. The family's heads, sent for psychic examination, were lost forever. Hinterkaifeck became a ghost story, a warning. Who or what lurked in the attic? Who fed the animals after the slaughter? The ghost of Hinterkaifeck keeps its secrets, haunting the silence.